ball, hitting. Like, I love that part of the game and pulling and stuff like that. And just, get a couple, days off after the Iowa game, I thought was big for me. The rest of even the rest of our team. You get to week 13 of the season, your body's going to be hurting for sure. And I feel like our coaches prepared us, and it was actually the most healthy team we've had in the past 2 years. I feel like just a bunch of old guys, like just always nonstop getting treatment, taking care of their bodies. Getting the cold tubs, watching the extra film. I feel like it's been huge for our success this season.
Trevor, a lot's been made. Excuse me. A lot's been made this season of JJ's pre-snap adjustments, right, and what he goes through there. How important has that been for your offensive line success, being able to get his reads?
Yeah, I feel like it's just all 11 players working together, and we do a great job as a team. We do, teach the game meetings pretty often, and like we'll know each position group's game plan and little things like that. So, and like me as a player, like I love like learning other people's positions, and like even knowing JJ's reads. Like I know most offensive linemen like they don't really understand like route concepts and stuff like that, but I like love learning that. I love like learning coverages and seeing that kind of stuff. So, like it's kind of cool because like we'll call like a route concept, and I'll be looking at the coverage, and I'll be like, oh, like this guy's gonna be open before the play, and like if it works, I'm like, yeah, like in my head. But it's cool, and he's such a well-rounded player, and just the aura of him, in our offense, on our team, it just shows how special he is, and just how prepared he is. Coach Campbell always says, our position group's going to be the most prepared team on the field, and I feel like, they've done a great job of that, and JJ's done, a terrific job, in the spotlight and, in these big games, and when we need him the most, he really shows, who he is as a player.
You have linemen who are playing all over the field, like different spots on the line. That mental acuity you just talked about, like knowing what's happening on the field, knowing what different positions you're doing. Do the other guys on the line share that enthusiasm that you have?
No doubt, yeah. I think I said in the other room, like in spring ball and fall camp, we bounce around, all different positions. Like I played right guard, center, left tackle. Just get that little feeling, get a little confidence in you, different positions. Not only does it prepare you for these big games, but it also prepares you for the next level. And, like Carson, like he's played every position on the offensive line, like a plug-and-play type of guy with a lot of versatility. And, he's had a month of prep at, right guard, and I feel like he's gotten a lot better, because, going from outside to inside, inside to outside, it's a big change. You go from a guy who's more athletic than you and weighs less than you, is probably longer than you, might be stronger than you, to a guy who's probably heavier than you, probably same strength, and it's different. Like last year, I got put in left tackle against Colorado State, and I didn't take a left tackle set since high school, so I didn't prepare myself for that moment, to be honest with you. And I thought I was gonna be out there, but I gave up some pressures, and it was tough, man. Like it's a hard thing, and luckily the dude who I was facing had like 13 sacks this year, so I feel a little better about myself. But I feel like this year especially, Coach Moore, like I said, it's gonna take more than 5 guys, to get this job done, and I feel like all the guys have bought in and into that, and I feel like they're all ready for this moment, and we're ready to shine on the first.
Which Big Ten team, when you watch film of Alabama, which Big Ten team do you see or compares to?
Our team for sure. Very similar traits, very similar, well coached. Like you see it all over film. Every guy is in the right position, and they got athletes all over the field, great players, and we're excited for the challenge. But I really do see a lot of our team and their team. Very similar defenses, offenses. I mean, like I said, like Jalen Milroe, is that how you pronounce it? Like for the first time I saw his film like last night. I mean, he's an electric player. I was watching his highlights And I was like, whoa, like this dude's really good, and our defense knows that, and it's cool because I see like all like the orgy stuff like that, but it's kind of cool to see because I see like a lot of orgy in him. Obviously, Monroe, he's had a success, and stuff like that, but orgy can be that type of player. It's really cool to see.
When you watch film, what stands out about their edge rushers?
Just great technique, and I feel like the defensive coordinator really suits them up for success. Really smart football players. You can see that, and just how gap sound they are, and the effort they play with, the strain, and that's what we pride ourselves on too. So it's going to be a strain battle. Who can strain the longest, and we're excited for that. They have really well players. Dallas Turner, Chris Broswell. Their backers are always in the correct run fits. Their interior guys do a good job anchoring, and their secondary is really talented. Make a lot of plays. They always got that safety in the box that comes down and they'll hit our backs and stuff like that. So we're excited for the challenge, and it's going to be a great game. We're excited for it.
I'll let you guys.
The offensive line sort of putting on itself after all the success that you guys have helped create, and then at the end maybe not the best game.
Yeah, no doubt. We've seen that, and we took it as a challenge. Obviously I've been here and won the Joe Moore Award twice, and seen some special things happen. But at the beginning of the season, we knew that we were going to need JJ's arm to win these big games, and I feel like we could do both. We really can. I mean, I feel like the first 9 games it was getting JJ in this rhythm, showing everybody how good of a player he is and how dynamic he is, and the offensive line, yeah, we could have played better. The backs could have played better, but I feel like the Penn State game, we did what we had to do that game, and people could knock us for they could have pass blocked. Like you go to that game, you can't hear a snap count. I think there's like 2 plays. Chop Robinson, whose get off is unbelievable. He was past Carson as a ball snap, and that's just an unreal home field advantage for them. And you can prepare all you want for that, but when you got a player who's got to get off like that, and even on the silent cadence, you're just not set up for success with your tackles in that situation. And we stick to our roots and really wanted to run the game. Obviously, we came out in big personnel with a bunch of linemen, and we just did what we had to do. And I feel like that's a good thing for us to have. We're very multi-dimensional, and be able to have the run game and pass game, it's a cool thing.
Now that you guys are actually out here, do you feel that the new practice schedule for the playoff has you healthier? Are you guys feeling better than last year?
No doubt. I feel great. I feel like the rest of the team can say that as well. I feel like, this is the best prep we've had, and I'm not just saying that, because, the magnitude of this game and, in the moment right now, but the past 2 preps, just like as a team and how much we've grown and, how much, Coach Harbaugh has changed the schedules for the players. I mean, it's a really cool thing, and, as much physically as we've been the last 2 years of this bowl prep, it's a lot of mental aspects to this, and little details, technique, strain, watching extra film, things like that, and we're really excited. It's going to be a cool game. I mean, I grew up watching this game my whole life, and even though it's whole month of December, I was watching Rose Bowl highlights, things like that, the Georgia-Oklahoma game. I was an Oregon fan growing up, so the Oregon Florida State game, the Penn State USC game where Saquon Barkley had that sick play. I was watching all these highlights, and it was part of my childhood for sure. Wake up New Year's morning and just watch football all day, and those are the games I remember. And I'm really excited and thankful for this opportunity, especially to be with my teammates. It's cool.
Thanks, Trevor.